Hello traders, you are welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. Okay, and in this video we are going to break down the M1 trading strategy. It is one of the fastest and most precise approaches to trading the Forex market. The M1, or the 1 minute chart, right? It's all about speed and precision. Now, every candle on the M1 chart represents just 1 minute of price action, which means movements happen quickly, right? The setups appear often and the decisions need to be structured. So because of this, trading on the M1 chart without a strategy can lead to a lot of mistakes, right? So that is the reason why having a step-by-step plan is so important. So let us start with market structure, shall we? Even on the M1 chart, structure exists. Yeah, structure exists. And that is the reason why you're still going to be seeing things like, bearish trend lines. Yeah, as you can see, you're still going to be seeing bearish channels. You're still going to be seeing bullish channels. You're still going to be seeing some higher highs and higher lows, right? Because structure still exists on the 1 minute chart, of course. Okay. So identifying this structure is key because it gives you direction. Without knowing whether the market is trending up or trending down, entries on M1 can feel random. Next up, let's talk about support and resistance. Okay, on the M1 time frame, these levels will often be intraday highs and lows, okay, or reaction points from recent candles. Okay, so by marking out these levels, you know, areas where price, got to and we are rejected, of course, have resistance zones around here. You can see we actually have, points of rejections around those zones, right? You can see, although we had a false breakout around here, it got respected around here. I'm not going to lie to you, the 1 minute chart has a lot of noise, right? And that is the reason why, it is easier to break a 1 minute resistance. It's easier to break a 1 minute support level, compared to the higher time frames, because of course the 1 minute, market structure is not as solid as that of the higher time frames. Okay, nonetheless, you should still mark your levels so that you know where price is likely to pause, reverse or break. So when you combine this with structure, you already have the foundation of the M1 trading strategy. Now let us look at entries and confirmations. Okay, on the 1 minute chart, you never want to enter blindly. Okay, you should wait for confirmation signals like rejection wicks, engulfing candles, or a small break in structure, before committing. All right, so this keeps your trade planned out properly. Okay, keeps your trades planned rather than impulsive. Like for this particular example, you can see this rejection wick that we had here. If you look closely, you can see this bearish candle. You can see the rejection wick here. So this would have been a good place to sell after that confirmation. And of course, your stop loss should be above the resistance zone. Then you can target, nearby support levels for your take profit. You can, get your reference from, from a nearby support level, or, a nearby low. That is for a sell trade. All right. So remember that your exits should also be strategic. You can target the next intraday support or resistance level for your exit, okay? Depending on if it's a sell trade or a buy trade, obviously. So since the M1 chart moves fast, your exit planning is just as important as your entry. Remember that. Okay. Now, one of the most important parts of the M1 strategy is multi-time frame alignment. All right. Even though you are entering trades on the 1 minute chart, you should always check the bigger picture. Okay. You have to start with perhaps the 1 hour chart or the 15-minute chart, you know, to see the overall trend at the time. Then you refine your entry on the 1 minute. Okay. So now looking at the current activity, the current price activity, we can see that the price is currently giving us bullish vibes, right? We just had a breakout from this particular bearish structure, and then even though the retest was not complete per se, but you can see we had a breakout, and then we had a little bit of a retest. The retest should have probably got into this zone, but unfortunately it didn't get there. Nonetheless, it was still a notable pullback close to the breakout zone, and then we even had a double bottom. Can you see a double bottom to add to that? So we are actually looking out for a breakout from this particular resistance zone. You can see that there was one already happening here, right? So we could see something like this. So what this means is our bias is bullish. In other words, our bias is bullish. We are looking for bullish setups given the current price activity. We are looking for bullish setups. So once you have recognized your bias on the 15-minute chart or perhaps the 1 hour chart, depending on the one you want to use, you can then drop down to the 1 minute chart to look for precise confirmations, your confirmation signals and your entries. Okay, you will find your entry on the M1. So this keeps you trading in the direction of the market rather than fighting against it. The M1 trading strategy also requires discipline. The market moves quickly on this chart, which can tempt traders to overtrade or chase every move. But the key to success is patience. Okay, you have to wait for your confirmations, trust your analysis, and don't jump in just because the market is moving. So to recap, identify market structure on the 1 minute chart, draw your intraday support and resistance zones, always wait for confirmation before entering, align your M1 trades with higher time frames for reliability, stay disciplined, and avoid impulsive trading. Okay, so that is the complete breakdown of the M1 trading strategy. If you found this guide useful, make sure to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. This way, you'll stay updated with future strategy videos and detailed breakdowns to help improve your trading routine. All right. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy trading.